Hello everyone, I am Dr. Eric Morrison. This is 7 Under 3, and I'll be covering trading education, more specifically Forex trading, using the TC2000 and TradingView platforms. Hello, this is the Forex Week in Review for the 28 majors and minors. I'm going to start off with the Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. We had no trades for setup here. We did have a potential trade. It is in the consolidation zone. So I'm going to start tracking to make sure that, hey, these blacked out periods and whether or not it's worth trading in terms of overall returns. However, there was overall loss of $132 and then an overall gain of $220 for the Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. No significant crowding out. We do have retail high above 60%, but 70% out on the institutional traders. Aussie dollar, Swiss franc, no significant crowding out. We did have an entry here, however, it was against the point figure support area and within a C zone. So this is not a very good high probability trade to that side. If you did trade it on the overall FTM, it's a $223 loss on Friday. Aussie dollar, Japanese yen. Now what we have here is some significant price action to the downside. Yes, I understand that it is in the C zone and we are above the overall dragon, but a one lot overall trade here is a nice 1, 2, 3 punch out. Overall gain on Thursday was $562 with another $227 on Friday. Pretty much for all the Japanese end pairs. The yen and the overall dollar was surging during that week. Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, same thing, no significant crowding out to report. However, we did have an overall trade of a nice 1, 2, 3 punch out gain on Wednesday of $233 and a nice overall gain of $62 on Thursday. Aussie dollar, US dollar. We did have an overall trade to the downside, was FTM with a higher lot size. We could do it. We did have a nice overall trade of $284 on Thursday, and we're poised for an upward trade Sunday evening. We do have some crowded out at the short side on the retail side. However, pretty much was above the dragon at this point. Monday was an overall loss if you took the 615 trade of $86. No trade here. FTM not in support, in consolidation zone, still below the dragon though, and below that point and figure target. Nice overall drop of the Swiss franc with a scratch on Friday as overall gain. All the Japanese yen pairs did significantly well during this period. Had a nice 1, 2, 3 Thursday, overall gain of $789 and $498 on Friday. Swiss franc, Japanese yen. We did have an overall trade to the downside with an overall small gain of $33. Pretty much a scratch throughout. Now it started its overall trend to the downside. Looking at more pressure to the downside on Monday. Dollar, significant weakness on there, up against its overall resistance area here. M formation bounced all the way down, probably going to the RL 270 here and possibly the Z3 excursion. Overall short for the dollar going up. We did have significant down action overall markets. However, the dollar will has continued pressure to the downside. So I'm looking at all the dollar pairs. We're looking at up for all the USD pairs. And again, this is crowded out short, both at 70%, 77%, and 67% on the retail. So we could see a big squeeze here for all the US dollar pairs. So look at Euro USD, same thing. Nice pressure to the upside, even though it's crowded out long with the US dollar in lead. British pound, US dollar, it's not crowded out significantly. Huge gain though coming up, and I'm going to cover those in a little bit. Going over Euro, Aussie dollar, it is crowded out to the long side, so looking for shorts for additional lot sizes going forward. However, we did have overall loss on Friday of $326. Euro Canadian dollar, one trade, nice small gain of $33, one standard lot. Euro Swiss franc had an overall trade, a $56 gain on Wednesday. Euro British pound, nice overall trade on Tuesday. Nice overall gain of $160 for Euro British pound. Euro Japanese yen, followed all the Japanese yen pairs at a small gain, $102. Huge drop here. However, trying to get support from the RL90, but I don't think it's going to hold. We'll see what happens. Euro New Zealand dollar, We did have a long trade, no trades on these shorts, all above the dragon. One loss at $177 on Euro New Zealand. Euro US dollar. Beautiful overall trades going forward. Had a nice overall gain of $246 on Wednesday. Nice overall gain of $767 on Friday. British pound, nice overall gains going forward. Tuesday, nice overall gain of $168, and then a nice overall gain of $904 on Thursday. Little small loss of $278 give back on Friday. British pound Canadian dollar, nice overall gains going forward. No trade during this consolidation zone. As you can see here, once it starts to be blacked out, you don't take the trades until it breaks out. And what it did was it broke out here. Nice overall gain of $1,157 on British pound Canadian dollar, and then nice overall gain to close the week, $134 on top. British pound Swiss franc, no significant trade. As you can see, a lot of blacking out here as far as momentum goes in the C zone. No trade. British pound Japanese yen, only significant trade going forward was on Thursday to the downside. Nice overall gain, $719. British pound New Zealand dollar is have a high retail crowding out on British pound New Zealand dollar. However, it's still above the dragon. Did not have a trade until Friday, and it was an overall loss of $122. So this does keep you out of overall chop and all that during these doji on the weekly. That gets you in on some nice early trades, like for example the British pound US dollar did extremely well, and we're above the dragon here. No significant crowding out. Overall loss $68 on that, and overall loss of $96 there. However, did a whopping $1,003 on Friday, and this looks like an overall catapult pretty much to the upside. Get over this 200 on the weekly. We do have potential to the upside over here to launch this nice J-hook formation. Ceiling Canadian dollar is below the dragon on the red, no significant crowding out. Looking at the daily trading, Monday overall gain $267. Nice Thursday gain of $178 to close out the week, with another $114 on Friday. Zealand Japanese yen significantly crowded out to the long side, looking for that short, and we got it on Thursday. Nice overall gain of $282 on one standard lot. Zealand Japanese yen. Zealand US dollar. Overall trade with a loss of $130. Looking at an overall trade to the long side for Monday or Sunday evening. With the dollar collapsing as it is, the US dollar pairs are poised to the upside. We'll see if it rebounds next week. US dollar, Canadian dollar. Did have an overall trade to the short side with a loss of $445. Got that back at $635 on Thursday, and we're poised for an overall short to the downside for Sunday evening. US dollar Swiss franc, nothing but shorts. So on Monday, loss of $93, then an overall gain. Once it hit this and below the dragon, it was in this giant C zone on the weekly. However, this was a beautiful gain of $675 for US dollar Swiss franc, and it was crowded out to the short side. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3 lots to the short side. So multiply 675 times 3. Nice overall gain. US dollar Japanese yen. We are crowded out to the long side, looking for that beautiful short to set us up. Weekly, we're on that overall gain. Friday was an overall close to the upside for $237 loss. And then Friday, beautiful trade of $1,336. And you could use a 2-lot trade based on this crowding out here as well. So this would be 1 and 2, and looking at nice overall gain overall. So folks, that's all I have for the FOREX Week in Review. We're currently conducting education classes on how to trade the FOREX futures and stock indices. And we will also program in both PineScript and Python. If you're interested, click on those links below. And remember, ruthless risk management. Have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you on Sunday. Well, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like rumble button below and the subscribe button. And if you want more information go ahead and click the course information links below. On the TradingView link and on TC2000, I have an affiliate link. If you open up a TC2000 account, you will receive a $25 discount using that link. Thank you for your time.